Well, good morning from Two Happy Children Farm. It's March 7th. I'm in a field area where we planted it 8 days ago, and I'm looking at soil and I'm looking at emergence already. We've had days in the 80s and nights in the 60s, and a couple days in the 70s and nights in the 40s since this field has been planted. So planting on Sunday and emerging on the next Monday has been what's going on here. Very nice. I think having early warm soil trumps a lot of problems, like the ones I usually have with closing the slot and having the seeds sit there and come out and just take forever to come up. Our normal time is about 18 days for emergence, and this is an 8-day emergence. Normal meaning when we get normal average temperatures in March with a March 1st planting. So here we are. We can look at our soil temperature, upper 60s right now at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then we had a closing rain about 3 days after planting. So any issues we had got closed up really nice. I didn't have any packing over the seed this year because we were planting in really dry conditions, and because it was dry, I planted it. My target was 2.5 inches deep, which if I'd have known it was going to rain, I might not have done, but still I uniformly got everything, I think, germinating in those first few days and on their way for when it did get a rain. They were already growing. So anyways, it's kind of interesting to get plant and then 8 days later to see seeds coming out of the ground. Next week we'll be able to see down the row, and I'll be doing my early post. Typically I've done a pre-emerge 2 weeks before planting in a no-till situation, and I've had pretty lousy results the last few years with that strategy. Getting a lot of grass going in the season. And also, since I'm in a tilled situation, I lost all my rows, so without GPS, I just couldn't count rows. And I hate running over newly planted corn rows. So I'm waiting for them to come up, and we'll do an early post. I have a quarter of Resicor planned for this, which will knock out all this henbit. And then I'll do 3 weeks later, I'll do another probably dual or metachlor, and clean up anything, probably at V5 corn at that point. So I don't like to see weeds coming up, but also I'd like to see my pre-emerge do some good, which it hasn't been the last few years because it's been sprayed on, it's dry, and never even, I don't think, did anything. So we're waiting for it to come down the row, and we'll be spraying. So again, checking soil, we're at high 60s, 9 a.m., and the corn is just shooting up very nicely. So thanks for watching.